the BJP is saying the BJP is essentially arguing that Justice Gangopadhyay did what he did as the justice, a sitting justice of the Calcutta High Court. And the fact that he's got a BJP ticket has got nothing to do with what he did till 24 hours ago or 48 hours ago.
Well, see, when we see the prevailing legal regime, there is no provision for a waiting period as such. Contesting elections is the fundamental, is the constitutional right of and legal right of every person in this country. He's at liberty to quit his seat and contest elections. Number two, whatever Justice Gangopadhyay thinks in his personal capacity, that is separate from his capacity when he sits on the chair. Remember, when a person sits on the chair, he is a separate person compared to what he's in his other personal life. So I think it would not be correct to essentially superimpose Justice Gangopadhyay's views with what he did on the bench. Just as when a member of parliament speaks in parliament, he votes in parliament, he cannot be held to account for that. Same applies for a judge also. As a judge, from the fact of the record, it is evident that he has passed judgments in major cases. Clearly, West Bengal, as we can see, in West Bengal, the political situation is not very benign. We have heinous accused persons whom the West Bengal police is refusing to hand over. You know, even though it might be an overstatement, but the constitutional machinery in West Bengal does not appear to be in its prime. Clearly, there's something not correct with. So obviously, now understand as a judge, now I don't want to go into what are the deliberations at the bench, but many a time judges know for a fact that they cannot make policy. They only have judicial powers, they have no administrative powers. And they decide the issues in the cases in front of them in accordance with the law. Now, what Justice Gangopadhyay has done is purely his personal decision. You cannot sit on the bench and contest elections. You contest elections, any person can contest. There is no waiting period. There's no holding period. He has put in his papers and done it. Now,
no, Aditya Pratap, that's fine. That is fine. That is fine. And again, as I'm saying, is there a constitutional bar on a sitting judge of the Calcutta High Court or any High Court quitting and joining politics, joining a political party? No. It's not against the law, but is it moral that while you're in chair for 7 days, you've been talking to the BJP about getting a ticket? Right? Obviously, questions will be raised whether all the judgments that have come in the last 2 years against the TMC, whether they were influenced and guided by the BJP. Obviously, these questions will come now, na?
No. See, but the point
essentially,
is
what you have done is compromised. You compromised on the independence of the judiciary.
I straight away say, the High Court passes an order, go challenge it to the Honorable Supreme Court. You know, whatever the judge might do. See, we are concerned with what the judge does when he sits on the chair, when he sits on the bench. And, and it would not be outside the court.
But when he sits on the bench.
Yes.
But when a judge sits on the bench, is he influenced? Is he influenced by his political alliances / allegiance? Well, in this case, we don't know. That's the allegation that is coming in from the TMC. They are saying they'll challenge it in court. So we'll see how the Supreme Court reacts. But for the moment, I'll leave it there for the moment. Thank you, Aditya Pratap, for joining us. Dr. Riju Datta, thank you. Rachi Leri, we'll leave it there for the moment. Thank you.